So I gotta be honest with y'all, this NBA draft 2019, it gets pretty weird. And should we really be surprised? Because the number 1 overall pick is by the New York Knicks. That was rhyming, so that was cool. By all accounts, they should take Marvin Bagley III. Supposed to be the best player in the draft. Supposed to be the next Kevin Garnett because of his defense, athleticism, being a two-way player as a power forward as well as a center. Supposed to be a big deal, but these are the Knicks we're talking about, and there have been some reports that they've been really interested in Zion Williamson after they don't have Carmelo Anthony anymore. This isn't real life, so I don't know why I'm talking like it's a report thing, but whatever. This is the way I decided to do it. With the number 1 overall pick, Phil Jackson, what are you doing? I mean, look, Zion's good, no doubt. He's a really strong dude, he's big, and he can create his own shot, and he can create for others. He can't shoot. De'Aaron Fox might have been able to learn how to shoot at this point for them, but I'm going to guess that he has not. I mean, okay, listen, Zion's good, no doubt about it. Dude can do some stuff, and I'm sure the Knicks fans will like him, and he's got the New York attitude of like, I'm just going to put a shoulder into your chest, and you're going to have to get the hell out of my way. But I just don't know if he's as good as Bagley, man. But this is very interesting for us because now one of the top players is one spot lower. I'm not going to get too excited just yet. Now the Nets at number 2, they're still going with Moses Brown. I have to assume that they were just fixated on him from the get-go and they just wanted to roll with that. Now Moses, he seems like a brush of the future for the Knicks, or the Nets, or whoever I'm talking about. Because, of course, they've been giving draft picks to the Celtics for a few years now, but they finally got themselves a big dude to be excited about, or a player to be really excited about as well. Going to be interesting to see what they do with Brook Lopez. If this was real life, they could potentially trade him, but it's 2K, so he's just going to sit there on the bench. And I don't know, he'll end up being a free agent at some point because, well, 2K doesn't know what the hell it's doing half the time. But that means that there is only one pick separating us from Marvin Bagley. And it's the Memphis Grizzlies. What are they going to do? Are they going to make my day or are they going to break my heart? Oh my god, they went with Cameron freaking Reddish. I mean, I know that they have Marc Gasol already, but at this point, he's got to be like, 32 years old or something? And I understand that Reddish, like, he's nice. Okay, he's a big shooting guard. I can't think of an NBA comparison for him off the top of my head, but he just seems like he's going to be a solid all-around dude. Maybe like 17 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, strong defensive player. Like, that's a nice guy to have. But what the hell are you guys doing? Well, you know what? You know what this means? It means that we got him, y'all. I'm going to waste no time at all. It actually says he's number 2 on here. He has a 79 overall, which is the highest rating of this draft. But we got him. Marvin Bagley III coming to Orlando. Can this be the guy to really just make us a winning team? Can he be like the next Dwight Howard for these guys? But now we also got to talk about this. Before I was going to go with Bull because I expected us to be drafting a shooting guard. But now I think we're already good with centers. I think you just go with the best player available. That is Jordan Brown, who is an athletic power forward who can make some noise off of our bench. We'll have to see what happens with him and Pascal Siakam. Aaron Gordon, you're getting paid and then some. You're going to be here for 5 seasons. Your athleticism combined with your improvements as with your playmaking. Your defense still needs some work, but you're definitely going in the right direction. You can see he's coming back. That's pretty much all we had to do for the offseason. Let's look at these young guys. This is Trayvon Duval in his second season now. Who knows if he'll be taking over the starting point guard job for Elfrid Payton very soon. We're already down 3 points, so all the setting up that I could have done for this summer league, all the anticipation, it's pretty much out the window already. Bagley going to the rim, you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of him attacking the basket, whether it be him setting screens for Payton or setting screens for Duval, I don't know. But then he just got rejected really badly, so maybe he's not that good after all. Maybe the Knicks were right and we're the ones who were stupid for drafting him. Or I'm just trying to make some weird joke out of him just getting blocked. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure we go right back to him on this play. Because, actually, no, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, we set a screen for him. I just wanted to see if Jordan Brown could get open for an alley-oop. Not much there, but the help defense had to come, and then Bagley throws it down. I think he's going to be pretty good for us. And I think he can make an impact right away. But we're kind of getting killed in the Summer League game right now. I messed with the sliders a little bit more. I did my thing like I did last time where I turned down our offensive and defensive awareness and I turned that way up for the CPU. Also did the same thing for offensive and defensive consistency, but what I also did was I turned up the CPUs like finishing at the basket or something, as well as I turned down our lateral quickness, whatever. It seemed to actually make sense, so that's good. Of course, I wasn't prepared for it to make sense because I'm used to the CPU just flat out not being good enough, so hopefully when I play like my 2 games that I always play in this upcoming season, there'll actually be a little more resistance from the CPU. Now, Jordan Brown, you could see there he was open a couple times. Him being able to shoot threes would be really good, and I don't even know if he'll eventually be on the team. I mean, he and Siakam, they play the same position. They're going to be the backup power forward. Siakam has that mid-ranger, which is good, and I think he has like better defensive stuff than Jordan Brown right now. But I also think Jordan Brown, just his athleticism is really good to the point where he could end up being better long term. I don't know. I don't know who that guy was, but Jordan Brown grabbing a rebound right there. The scouting reports say he's kind of like an old school big man with his physicality and all that good stuff. So, I mean, yeah, he could probably do something. In real life, he would probably be a small ball center, not really a power forward just because of the lack of shooting, but you can make it work in 2K. The CPU's passing the ball too damn much. That was the other thing they did in this game. They passed the ball like they were chickens with their heads cut off, and I was switching defenders so often, my freaking eyes were moving a mile a minute. Now you'll see on this one, they just forget where the hell Jordan Brown is, so that one's good. And now, we're about to go into training camps, and I gotta talk about untapped potential, because this is a thing I've seen people talking about. Personally, I think untapped potential is unrealistic. I feel like whatever your destiny is as a basketball player, that's what you should end up as. Of course, there are outliers. There are the Jimmy Butlers of the world who end up being way better than we think they're going to be. I get it, but the majority of the time, if you look at a dude when he's entering the NBA or he's a couple years in and you say, okay, this guy is going to be this, more often than not, that's what they end up being. And I feel like untapped potential just kind of breaks that. So personally, I don't use it. So yeah. But we gave, perimeter shooting to Tatum, we had Gordon's defense, and then Bagley. I mean, you can see he's already ready to play some defense right now in the NBA. Those are some decent numbers for your rookie season.